Hey guys, it's Max. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys being here. Let's take a look at these funds and see how we finished up. We'll look at some Defiance, then we'll also just look at the market kind of generally. I guess let's start the 5-minute max spreadsheet. All right, it looks like only 2 of the 6 Defiance underlines outperformed, or 2 of the 6 Defiance high yield funds outperformed their respective underlines, I should say. Okay, nonetheless, it was a pretty good day. 4 of the funds were profitable. Tress, Tress and SPY-T, I guess, weren't. But anyway, 4 of the 6 were profitable on the day. I don't know how SPY-T wasn't. Actually, I do know how SPY-T wasn't. All right. We'll talk about that here at the end of the show, probably. All right, for the month, we have all of the funds except IWMY profitable. Dividend estimates are looking nice on everyone except IWMY. If it was 75 cents, it'd be the lowest dividend in the history of IWMY. But these early month estimates, and we're just about a third of the way through the month, can be shaky at best. All right, let's look at some charts. All right, here's a cash chart of the NASDAQ. Look at this face ripper. Wow. That's incredible. That's incredible. That looks to me like something that wants to go higher. This is just a follow through from the momentum that started right here. But in any event, and right there. Nice job. Nice job. So full profit, you can see it's way above the profit box. And of course, S&P is going to be way above their profit box also. And then we have Russell. Now, Russell did blow up later in the day also. It was comparatively a little weaker. All right, here's Tress. This is the Treasury Alternative Fund that Defiance has. It's kind of a controversial fund. It's not really controversial. It hasn't been well received yet. It's an interesting fund. I'll say that. Let's look at this real quick. All right, so here's the Tress trade. I'm showing it's down $5,100 total. It lost $2,700 of ground today. And that was reflected in the NAV, the market. It lost ground on the market too. Okay, but this is the profit loss graph of their trade at expiration. They sell 2 options in 1 week. That they expire June 21st, the options they sell. And they bought 2 options, a call and a put, that expire in another week, in this case, July 5th, and they bought twice as many as the options they sold. It's a real interesting trade. It's a long volatility trade. It wants volatility to go up or the price to either move up or down. So if volatility goes up, watch this. If volatility goes up, it'll make it where it can't lose, no matter, even if price doesn't move. But generally, when volatility is moving, so price is as well. Anyway, that's an interesting fund. All right, so is well. Here's the underline for Tress. Let's look at that. It's TLT. It's a big bond ETF. See how Misty did today. All right, well, Misty's underline is Mr. Mr. has several strikes that are still way far out of the money. Misty has plenty of room for upside appreciation. Here's Coinbase. Coinbase is Coney's underline, and you can see this one has plenty of room for upside appreciation. If the market starts moving, and it looks like it has, these two would be in good shape. Now, Tesla finally busted an inverse strike. Tesla has bullish strikes. Crash has inverse covered put strikes. Anyway, so far the covered put strikes haven't been touched. That was until today. It got blown out, but then by the end of the day, it came back, and now it's not in the money anymore. All right, let's see what else is going on. AMD's kind of been in the dumps. All right, NVIDIA going sideways, probably not for long. Going sideways the past few days anyway. Here's Amazon. Amazon's interesting. We've been watching Amazon for a while, hoping it would break out of this bull wedge, and it did right there, but it was a fake out, but it finally did right here, and it was the real thing. So we're off to the races on Amazon. They're probably going to test the high, I guess, unless something else happens between now and then. Unless this is a head and shoulders top. I mean, shoulder, head, smaller shoulder. I mean, we'll see. Interesting to watch. Chart patterns are very subjective, so they make them where they aren't that useful, but it's fun to talk about. All right, so here's the buffer report. Let's check this out real quick, and I'll let you guys get out of here. So here's the single day. Here's the daily change. High yield fund is on the left. Underline's on the right. Boy, Apple had a hell of a day. They have earnings today or something. I should know that, but I just hate watching CNBC. Okay, well, anyway, so the Apple stocks obviously were the standouts. MSFO also looked good. FIBI looked good. GUI looked good and outperformed. It was kind of opposite day. All these old world stocks were doing well, and all the new world ones were getting crushed. Guess that's what happens. Money flows out of the old world stuff into the new world stuff. Here's index land. Every time, this is just a great illustration of why I prefer indexes. Here's single stocks. That's not bad. But here's indexes. I just think indexes are a lot more consistent. Single stocks are just all over the place. Anyway, all right, so let's talk about the standouts today. YMAG looked good. So did TLTW. Nice job, TLTW. That's a covered call of bond fund on that TLT chart we just looked at. Now, TRES is also trades the TLT chart, but it's not a covered call fund. TRES is kind of neutral. It's in any event. TLTW straight bullish, and TLT was up big today, so it profited more. TRES is a little bit of a different strategy. TRES is omnidirectional. TRES can profit if the market's up a lot, more than it was today, but up a lot or down a lot, where TLTW will not profit if the market's down a lot. All right, but everything else looks pretty respectable here. I have to give a shout out to Triple QY. Look at that. I mean, that's a lot of upside they caught. IQQQ caught a lot of upside. Boy, TUGN has just been killing it. Someone look into that and tell me what's going on with it. No, I need to do that. It's a cool fund that I did a review on probably 3 months ago, and it's a great fund. I reviewed it at the same time I reviewed Bally, I think, and GPIX, and maybe Poppy. Anyway, these guys have just been on fire lately. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys being here. I'll be back this evening or in the morning. Thank you very much.